Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Star City Games pre-release party for Commander Legends, also brought to you by our friends at Wizards of the Coast. I am Jeremy Noell, and I am here today with PleasantKenobi.
Hello!
Olivia Gobert-Hicks.
Oh, hi.
And Jules Robbins of Wizards of the Coast.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to be playing some Sealed Commander Legends action. Now, normally for Commander Legends, Sealed is just the normal 6-pack, since you do have packs that are 20 cards each. But for this, just to make it a little bit more fun, everybody during the day is going to be playing with 8-pack Sealed, which is also something that Gavin Verhey has said, you know, if you want to do it, you definitely can. It makes it a little bit more exciting. Everybody gets a better chance of being able to get enough cards for their legends that they open and everything. So yeah, so it should be fine. So all right, so let's see here. You are open on the mic as well. Let's see here, Justin, our director here in our ear a little bit. All right, so we are going to roll off a d20 to see who gets to go first. And these are 60 card decks.
I rolled this many.
17.
I got a 9.
It's a 4 for me.
All right. So it looks like I will be going first. Our order is going to go just like you see on screen here. Myself, PleasantKenobi, Olivia, Jules. We are going to try and get this done. Olivia does have to duck out before our 2-hour mark. All these rounds should be around 2 hours. And if we get to that point and people are still playing, we might just cut them off. So apologize for that. But these are going to be kind of long games from what I understand. So I'm going to take us off here. So I'm keeping my hand.
Same.
Me too. My hand is great.
With a plains and a turn 1 play of Doomed Traveler.
Oh, the turn 1 plays, Jeremy.
Yeah, I've got Kangi Skywarden, so I want those flyers. So I'm going to be passing over to Vince.
I assume you drew for turn, right? With the multiplayer.
I did draw for the turn. Multiplayer game for sure.
Oh, turn 1 plays. I'm up for this. Let's cast Preordain.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to check my hand. And I'm going to top one of those. I'm going to top both of those. Let's go for it.
Ooh.
This way around, though. Yeah, there we go. And then draw this one. Cool. Go ahead.
Forest into a Findorn Elves. Pass.
Everybody's got the turn 1
Wow.
play.
Yay!
All right, well, I'll be a rebel and play a forest with nothing else.
Oh. It's okay. You
But a
have 2
60 card
commanders and they're
deck
both terrifying.
and sealed pools does mean that you probably do get to more often than not have some control over what you have turn 1 plays.
Right.
All right. Plains, and I'm going to play a Marble Diamond tapped. And since we're going to be a little aggressive, I'm going to go after Jules for 1 because his commanders are scary.
Terrifying.
Oh. All right, I take.
All right. Pass to Vince.
I was trying to retweet your tweet, but you moved through too quickly through your turn. I'll draw for turn.
Sorry that I was too efficient at playing Magic the
So
Gathering.
efficient.
Something that is not said often about me.
I'm going to play
I would never say such a thing.
a Marble Diamond and pass the turn.
Samesies.
Yes, like we're Diamond Bros. Just remember that.
I will play a Swamp. I will tap 2 and the elves for another elf, the Farhaven elf, and go search for a basic and pass the turn. Value, friends, value.
Value town all day long.
Except seeing what my next couple draws were is actually makes me sad that I'm doing this right now. Dang it. All right.
I'll play a plains and pass the turn.
And pass the turn. All right. I'm going to get in at Jules with another 1 point of damage. And it is great.
Look out for the green. Is Ambush Viper in this set, Jules?
Yes.
It is.
It is.
It's common, in fact.
Don't ask me how I know.
All right. I'm going to go after Jules for 1 point of damage again.
All right, no ambushes.
All
Got
right.
38.
And then I will Pilgrim's Eye When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand. I'm gonna go get another. I'm gonna go get another planes and then pass the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna untap and draw for turn. So much mana. I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse, and then I'm gonna play a Charcoal Diamond.
It's like this.
And pass the turn.
Okay. All right, we can work with this. All right, I will play a swap. And I'll Vampiric Tutor. I know it's nice, but I'll just do it now.
What?
Pass turn.
I'm gonna crack my Expanse because I feel like I need to tutor two to like.
Yeah, you need to follow up a powerful Vampiric Tutor play with a powerful Terramorphic Expanse play, right?
Look, I'm just shuffling away.
Yeah. I'm passing. I'm just gonna say that I'm doing Vampiric on the Vince's End step here. I'm not gonna.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right. I'll play a planes.
Off to
Finally mount defense against this Doom Traveler with a Farhaven Elf of my own. Forest and pass.
The throngs of aggression have been softened.
Yeah, well, luckily I have this Pilgrim's Eye, which does not care for your ground creatures.
For a card, and then I don't show you guys anything. This is that card.
I will actually go in the air at Vince because he is ramping for 1 point of damage.
Okay, fine. I mean, I'm not ramping into Kamal.
No, true. I'm going to play my commander, Kangi Skywarden.
So that grows your team. Can you read out to me?
So Flying Vigilance 3/3. Whenever Kangi Skywarden attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +2/+0 until end of turn. Whenever it blocks, blocking creatures with flying get +0/+2 until end of turn.
Interesting.
So +2 power on attacks, +2 toughness on blocks.
I'm going to play a Noell Calmer, which is the 2/4 for 4 Vampire Shaman. It has an activate cost of 4 to exile a creature card from my graveyard, and I get to create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token, which is great because I definitely don't have any tokens to hand, and I'm tangled in cables and tripods as it is. I'll pass the turn to Olivia while I look around the room for tokens.
Okay, Vampiric Tutor. Hey, it's like I knew that card was coming. All right.
Oh. It was the planes, right?
It was the planes.
I have vamp tutored for a land in the past. Sometimes things, it has to be done sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to do it on game nights. I tutored for a Soul Ring, I think, because I was so screwed on it now. So I got to show my embarrassment on camera. It was great. Let's see. I mean, what are we doing if we're not going for it, right?
Right.
I'll play Lisa, Shroud of Dusk.
Okay.
Oh, my brilliant.
A real commander.
Planes.
Yeah! Secret commander.
So what's the text other than the command attacks change?
It is flying lifelink. Whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life.
Woof.
A player casts a spell. Jeez.
Correct.
Who even does?
Well, I guess this is going to go pretty quick. Olivia wanted to get out of here, so she was like, you know what?
I mean, we can
Everybody...
do 2 games, and then you guys can beat me up in the next game. It's fine.
Jeremy's Storm deck is now screwed.
My Kangi Storm deck.
Kangi Storm. I'll pass.
Well, I'll play this nice foil war room.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is actually a pretty sweet card.
Yeah, that might honestly be one of my favorite cards from the set.
Definitely excited to have some fewer colors incentives in the format.
Vince, what about you? What's an advantage or a card that you like?
The card that I like. Several that are in my deck, like some of the white cards that weren't a mythic, are pretty good. That land is absurd. Like it feels like it's probably
really
the best
good.
version of that effect like we've seen. I think like it's better than Arch for of Araska, right? Like, yeah, it's good. It's real good. Is your favorite card that Angel, or was it that?
No,
the
actually, I like.
Spirit?
Yeah, Felice. I love Felice. Oh, she's so good. She's going straight into taste that. I mean, it's just because it's a token every, I believe, upkeep or instep. Like, that's really good. You get a spirit for everything. So if you have Smothering Tide out, which is of course what you would play with it, it's busted.
Yeah.
I love it. I like it a lot.
They printed a strictly better, as what everyone keeps telling me anyway, Touch Over in this set, in the Commander set.
Is it the snake? The Naga?
Yeah,
one?
6 mana, extra land drop, Touch Over. But I'm not going to change her. She's going to stay as Touch Over. He could be in the main deck.
Say, yeah. The Tatiova needs to just stay as is and get progressively more disgusting. That's what I expect.
All right, I'm gonna punch myself in the face a few times for a Commander Sphere and a Fertilid.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm fine with you doing our job for us, Joel.
Ooh, do like that card a lot. It's not really relevant at this point, unfortunately. But especially since I did that. Okay, so I will move to attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I will go 3 in the air. Actually, it's all attacking creatures. It's not just other attacking creatures. So actually 5 in the air, Kingi.
Oof.
At we'll go at Jules with that. Actually, no, Jules is already pretty low from casting multiple spells this turn. So I'm going to go at Vince with that, and then 3 at Jules.
Oh. Needlessly aggressive.
Yeah.
Appreciate you're not totally murdering me.
Does the Angel ping only opponents, Olivia, or is it players?
A player cast the spell. Me too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. Parallel effects are my favorite. Like, not that sounded sarcastic. It wasn't sarcastic. I actually like the fact that it.
No. Parallel effects are fine. Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, and then I am going to cast Warden of Evos Isle, take 2. And
I would
that
be fibbing
makes
if I said I didn't run a lot of life gain in this deck because of that.
creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 less, so I will also cast Slith Ascendant, which is a flyer, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I will lose 2, and I will pass the turn.
Jeremy, this is a Commander limited format. You've got a deck that looks like an actual limited deck, just blue-white flyers.
Just blue-white flyers. Yeah, that's what I was going for. And as soon as somebody plays their one Wrath that they happen to have opened, yeah, we're just out of the game for a while.
I'm gonna become the Monarch.
Nice.
I don't have my Monarch
like
token will be played by the role of this Lens of Clarity upside down for now. That's from a card.
So regal.
It's not from this set. And then I take 2 from this as well. I don't think I want to cast any more spells. I'm terrified of dying to all these flyers. Yeah, I'm gonna pass turn and trigger the Monarch token and draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh, I like this. I will lose 2 life to cast a spell here. I'm going to play First Response. At the beginning of each upkeep, if I lost life last turn, I get a soldier token, a 1/1.
Nice.
When does that trigger at the end step?
At the beginning of each upkeep. If I
Upkeep,
lost life
okay.
last turn, I get a soldier token. Armies are legion. I do kind of want to draw cards, but to do so means I have to hurt Vince.
Stay away.
What are your what creatures do you have, friend?
I have a 2/4 ground creature and a 1/3 death touching ground creature. I'm warning you.
So you're telling me I should swing at you in the air?
He is the monarch.
I know, I want that monarchy.
just I know how tempting that is for you.
Boop, it is. Lisa and Vince for 5. I'm sorry. I'll gain 5.
I mean, I haven't. I've got mana, Olivia.
Okay. I'll become the monarch.
Oh, if you're gonna be really sure about it, then I guess I have to. Okay, I'm gonna kill your flyer
Do
before
it.
it hits me.
Okay.
I didn't want to, but you were just so sure it was connecting. I feel like I've got to.
I mean, you didn't
Gotta
have to, but
make
it's
her have
fine.
it.
You've got to respect my mana. You've got to.
I don't though.
If you say so.
Wait, actually, hold on. No. How are you killing her?
Murder.
I'm sorry.
Murder.
Straight up murder.
All right. I will prot black her with benevolent blessing.
Oh, rough. Was that all it does? Benevolent blessing.
Choose a color. Enchanted creature has protection from the chosen color.
And it has flash.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
Is that the strongest white card in the set?
It is an aura enchantment. Flash, enchant creature, choose a color, prot that color, and it does not remove auras and equipment that are already attached to it.
White's getting up there. So I did get hit then for 5, and you're another monarch.
Yes.
Oh, it turns out you didn't have to respect my mana, which is a real shame. I wanted to teach you a lesson, but we didn't get there in the end, did we?
I don't like
So I guess
lessons.
At least it'll cost you 2 life to completely blow Vince out.
Yes, that's true. And I'll pass the turn.
It was a net gain of 3 because of the lifelink.
Yep.
Mhm.
I like causing problems on
You get a
purpose.
soldier. What a
I
sweet
do.
turn.
Let me find one here.
Well, spell casting seems overrated, so I guess I'm gonna remove a counter from Fertilid, get myself another forest.
Spellcasting seems overrated. Did you draw the card from the winner?
Oh no, I didn't. Thank you. I was so
And I'll
excited
play,
about everything else that happened.
And
I
then
forgot the whole benefit of it.
Guildless Commons, returning that forest to my hand, and I'll pass the turn.
All right. Olivia, you don't have a flyer right now, do you?
No.
Okay. Play land.
Oh wait, I made a pretty soul.
Okay, I will move to attacks. Going to attack Olivia in the air for
Yeah, that seems decent.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That checks out.
And actually, no. You know what? I'm just going to go at you.
How dare you?
Because you're at 39 and these other guys are pretty low here. So so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Come on, Jeremy. Call the weak. Don't come after me. I can be your friend.
Put +1/+1 counter on this. 5 of that is commander damage.
I should mark that for me as well.
5 is commander damage.
I am the monarch.
How dare you?
And I will second main, lose some life to play Omen Speaker and see what I'm going to be drawing here.
Okay, friend. How much did I take?
It was 15 total. 5.
15 total. And then
5 commander.
Got it. Thank you.
9, 10, 11,
I will
12,
go
13,
to
14,
4.
15. So scry 2.
Basically, free soldier.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the free soldier.
You're welcome.
It's going to change the game here.
I'm going to keep those on top. I will end my turn and draw a card.
I'm going to untap. Ooh, this gets me hit again.
Is this the 5-mana bird? Yeah, Kingi, Sky Warden. Whenever it attacks attacking creatures with flying, get +2/+0. Whenever it blocks, blocking creatures with flying, get +0/+2. And I have several flyers.
And did you cast any spells?
I did. I cast one spell. I cast Omen Speaker and lost 2 life.
Okay. Gotcha.
How many cards do you have in hand, Olivia?
How many cards? I have 3 cards in hand.
Cool. I'm gonna take 4 to do this because I hate myself. Clydesdale Courier, and I'm gonna become the Monarch again.
Nice.
I'm another Monarch, and at the beginning of my upkeep, people will be discarding cards or losing life depending upon whether I'm the Monarch or not. Well, the amount they do depends upon whether I'm the Monarch or not. So I'm back to being the Monarch. I've taken 4, which is lovely. Gonna draw a card at the end of turn for being the Monarch. I'm not going to attack, am I? There's no reason to. No, carry on.
All right, so you were the Monarch.
I am indeed.
Lost the Monarchy again.
Don't worry, Olivia will take it back off me, and then
I will do my best.
you can take it back off her.
And then Jules will just destroy us all.
It's almost like monarchy
Yeah.
incentivizes attack. Maybe it's me. It's a hot take. I get it, but it just feels like, people want to do stuff with the monarch.
I think people should not sleep on Jules here.
Correct, Jeremy.
What are you talking about?
15.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, I came after you for 15 because you were at 39 and everybody else was, in the low 30s and 20s.
If you let the angel die, perhaps it wouldn't be such a problem, but...
Yeah, if the angel had died.
Well,
Now it's got pro black, so we're all in trouble.
no, it just means swing after Jules, who is running again Akroma and Kamal.
So that Jules gets knocked out and then you kill us because you have an angel that gains 2 life and that's pro black?
No. That's not what's important right now.
Olivia, it's your turn, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Completely missed. Your passing. Apologies.
People in chat are finally seeing Jessica blinking in the corner of our actual stream. We've got an animated overlay and our wonderful graphic designer Josh,
That is terrifying. Oh my god.
our
really
video
should
production
wait.
associate Josh, worked on it and made her move her arms and then blink a little bit.
I will take some damage and play Kolfinor the last you.
What does Kolfinor say again?
Kolfinor's Vigi Reach. Whenever Kolfinor the last you or another creature I control dies, return up to 1 target creature card with lesser toughness from my graveyard to my hand.
Vigi Reach, you say? I don't like the
It's too bad, isn't it?
I mean, it could be bad, and I was saving this specifically for something else, but if you're going to play a reach creature, I'm going to forceful denial that. Counter target spell, Cascade. So I'm actually going to end up taking 4.
Yeah, you are. Hope it
for
was
this.
worth it.
But you can always decline to
Oh,
cast
look.
the next one.
Sailor of Means comes into play. Something I knew that was on top.
I guess you wouldn't decline that. That seems pretty good.
Yeah,
Planning.
it's okay.
I've heard of this.
And I've got a treasure.
That's quite a strong counterspell. Creating a body, get a treasure.
Right?
Take 4 damage.
Take 4 damage. Well, these are in play, so.
Oh, that's weird. It shows up on the Twitch stream, but it's not on spell table.
I guess that's because there's a producer doing the producing.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Well then, Mr. Noel.
Bust Chut indeed.
Bust Chut indeed. Do you have any flyers open right now? I'm assuming the answer is yes.
I have Kingi Skywarden, which is a
Which-
3/3 but becomes a 3/5 on block.
I see. So enough to get killed by Lisa is what I'm hearing.
How big is Lisa again?
5'5".
Ugh. Yes, it can be killed by Lisa.
Right. Okay.
If you wanted to attack me.
Right, I'm deciding because I would like to have a little bit more life again. Although Vince is his age in life total right now.
I am indeed. I cannot. I am
Everybody's
legally obliged.
favorite 21-year-old.
Legally obliged to cast no more spells.
Yeah.
I also have no. I don't have any life gain in this deck, and I'm quickly learning that it looks like the limited commander format is probably best to have some life gain. It seems because the games might go very long and grindy.
Helps.
But a normal commander life gains for cowards.
Again, I can't be bothered to play smart. I'm just gonna go for stuff. I'll swing Lisa at you, Jeremy, for 5.
Okay.
That's 5. Oh, it's not commander damage. What am I about?
Oh yeah,
no, it's not commander damage.
So I take 5, go to 25.
And Olivia goes to 27.
Yes.
Is there a keyboard shortcut for spell table for life gain and life loss? Does anyone know?
Just up down arrows.
Oh. No, I'm currently on Twitch. So that doesn't help.
Yeah, that'll do it. If you're selected on the window, it'll work. Yeah. Okay, okay. That'll be it for me. And I lost life, so I'll get another soldier.
Well, I guess can't leave my life total so high. I'm gonna activate War Room. Got green and white commanders, so I'll lose 2 and draw a card.
Seems okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Castle Lochthwain for everybody and better.
Look at Forest. Yes. I'm going to go for a Sifter Worm. I'll take my 2 for casting a spell.
What's that do?
And then it's a 7/7 Trampler. And when it enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of my library and gain life equal to its converted mana cost.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
If you insist.
All right, well, I'm going to get a little risky here because I don't really want any of these. So send everything to the bottom.
Spellcasting's overrated.
And hit a Sandstone Oracle.
Sandstone Oracle.
What's the thing that's cascading? I'm sorry, it's incredibly blurry and my connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that might be my
It's
but
the Sifter
not
Worm.
cascading. Sifter Worm revealing
Atlantic Ocean
top card.
Okay.
Yeah, not cascading, just revealing scry 3 reveal the top, gain life equal to its CMC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just gained 7.
Yeah.
Wow,
Got a nice,
what an embarrassment of riches.
would help if I had a reach blocker, but I left those in my sideboard, so guess that's on me. I'll pass the turn.
We were so busy attacking each other, we didn't think about the WotC employee in the bottom corner. Bottom left corner.
Okay. I am going to move to attacks.
I'd rather you didn't, Jeremy, but fine.
Who's got the crown?
It is me. Be gentle.
Yeah, but Jules has 34 life and a lot of stuff.
I'm going to attack Vince for 3. Jules for 5 in the air. 6, 7, 8, 9 in the air. And then Olivia for 4 in the air.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I begrudgingly state that Jeremy is now the king.
King is dead. Long live the king.
I didn't vote for you.
Nobody did. Nobody ever will. It's fine. And then...
I know. I was trigger on this because I was too busy spamming spells. Do you mind if I put a counter on one of my random creatures? It doesn't matter. This is meant to eat a trigger counter. Does anyone mind if I put this counter somewhere? It's better than the 2. I'm an idiot. I'll put it here.
It's 1 less. I'm going to play a Lumen Grid Gargoyle, which is a 4/4 flyer, I will lose to. And then I will draw for the turn. Or draw at the end of my turn and pass the turn.
All right, let's untap. Draw. Okay. Oh, upkeep before I drew, sorry. People need to, all my opponents need to either lose 3 life or discard a card.
That's just mean.
I will lose 3.
If I was the Monarch, it was 2 cards or 6 life.
Oops. However,
The Enuma.
I'm going to discard this land card.
And if you took the damage, what did you do?
I discarded Numa Jiraga Chief.
Cool. Right, I'll carry on with my turn.
I took the 3.
I'm going to play Around Me the Dead Tide.
Down to 16.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Excuse me.
That Kangi is a what on blocks?
It is a 3/5 on blocks.
Jeez. I want the monarchy back, but I don't want to get hit again.
Decisions.
I know. I want the benefit, but I don't want any of the drawbacks.
Heavy is the head. Also, I brought something specific if we get into a point where I wanted to tilt Vince. So I think this is a good point while he's trying to make this decision on whether or not to attack
Here.
me. I brought a snack for today.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Chicken and a biscuit!
That's sweet.
Yes!
Like sugary chicken.
It's America, of course it is.
Oh, okay. I'll attack you for 1/3 death toucher, Jeremy.
Now you're going to attack me?
The 1/3 death toucher.
Attacking for the chicken and a biscuit.
That biscuit boy.
I'm going to block with my Doomed Traveler.
Oh, you had that. And now you get a
Make a-
spirit. All the
I'll
more
make
to
a 1/1 Flying Spirit.
A spirit and
Right.
biscuit.
That's me, fam. I'll pass the turn. The other great thing about this is that there must have been like 20 spells cast so far, only one of which has been a removal spell. Someone needs to kill some
Yeah.
stuff as we right now.
Mhm.
Ooh, I like this card. I will play a command tower.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I still need to. Maybe I just don't cast any spells right now. Let's see. Jules, still no air support, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't like Jeremy having the monarchy, but I also don't like him attacking me. I'm gonna swing at Jules with Lisa for 5.
Ow.
Oh no. Somebody stop Jeremy! He's getting away with the crowd!
I do, yes. I will raise the alarm. I'll get 2 more soldier tokens.
Mhm.
Take 2 damage. And then on my upkeep, I'll get another one. I will pass to Jules.
How many cards does everyone have in hand?
I
2
have
cards in
2.
hand.
Ooh.
Sandstone Oracle won't be drawing a lot,
No.
but I guess I still want the flyer. I'm gonna throw out an ambush viper at end of turn.
Shocked.
See, I
my.
knew it. I knew it.
It doesn't have wings though, so I don't care.
No,
See it in their eyes.
not one of those flying snakes.
That's too bad.
Sorry.
They're
So
great.
that
Have
costs
we
you
had like
2
more
life.
flying snakes in the last year of Magic than we have had non-flying snakes?
Probably. But we still don't have black Death Touch Snake Ophiomancer token. So
Like there was the Coatl, then there was
Mm-hmm.
Yorion. Yeah, flying snakes are dominating
Yorion's
magic,
a
but
hissy. I forgot.
non-flying snakes not even showing up to the party.
I'm gonna bring out a Chroma because it seems like I could use some defense.
Oh boy. All right. Well, it's been fun, y'all.
All right. Well, my creatures don't have that many keywords yet. So
Yet.
I'll begin combat, pumping up the Ambush Viper and Sifter Worm. And
Count or just a pump? I forget.
just pump. +1/+1 for each of their keywords. So Olivia, I'll come at you with an 8/8 Sifter Worm.
Does it have trample?
It does.
I hate everything. I will I will block with all my soldiers, take 2, and then receive a soldier on my next upkeep. Or on the next upkeep.
Very fair. I'll pass the turn then.
Flying First Strike, Vigilance, and Trample on this commander you have here.
I'm not a fan.
I do not like that at all.
She's only a 6/6.
Maybe you should have saved it instead of that trying to kill Kolfanor. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
I haven't had anything die. Kolfanor had no value.
It was-
Says the woman who faded my removal spell, which could have been like a way to protect against all these attackers now. You see? Sometimes we all fire things off a little bit early.
No,
That's
you
all I'm
use the
saying.
removal spell against my things, and that's a completely different.
Okay, let's see here.
I didn't take my damage for it.
Cast into your commander. And that's your only flyer right now, right?
That is my only flyer at the moment.
Okay. All right, I'm going to play Anointer of Valor, which is a 3/5 flyer, and it says whenever a creature attacks, you may pay 3. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature.
And we're all remembering to lose life when we cast spells, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Let's see. Chroma is big,
Terrifying.
large. Yeah.
6/6.
She is big if true.
6/6 flying first strike, vigilance, trample.
There's so many keywords I don't even quite understand. Like
Yeah.
I haven't quite clicked in my head. I mean, I made a video talking about Chroma, and I still don't know what all keywords are. I just know it's a lot.
Yeah, it's very many.
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. It's just the man with no flyers and no life gain in his limited deck.
All right. Well, we're just gonna go all out at Jules here, though. Just 'cause
I was
he's got
so
big
ready for him to
scary.
say all out at me.
All right. So Kangi's attacking. So each one is going to get +2/+0. And I will choose not to use Anointer of Valor's ability. So
Does the Chrome have lifelink? That's the one.
does not give lifelink. I had to triple check that.
Right.
But at the beginning of each combat, all of his creatures gain +1/+1 for each ability they have, except for
Even
Kangi's.
on blocks.
At each combat, yeah.
Ha.
Yeah,
Not just
this is
so it's
an extra
3,
large ambush viper.
6, 10, 15, 21, 26 total coming at you. And 5 of it is commander damage.
Fun fact: Jeremy is also terrifying with this board state.
Uh-huh. And other fun
So,
fact, I can only stop up to 6 of this. So
Oh wow.
if anyone wants to offer assistance, I might take out something.
If I
But
had
I think I'm
assistance
gonna
to offer.
die.
Okay, I'm gonna before blocks then, I'm gonna corpse churn.
Mm.
I get to mill 3 and put a creature from my graveyard into my hand. So I hit Island, Commander Sphere, and Squad Captain. That goes to my hand. Okay, carry on.
All right.
Is
Well,
it
I guess
from,
I'll give-
from among those, or is it just any creature? Do you have another creature you can grab?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
it's
sorry, it's any. I don't have another. That's like the only one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a good chance I just whiffed hard there as well.
All right. Well, I'll try to give my compatriots a fighting chance and take
Okay,
out
thanks,
Kenny
buddy.
with first
out
strike
Kenny.
damage.
All right. Kangi gets taken out.
And
Everything
then I
else.
will die a glorious winged death.
All right. This gets a counter. I am going to use my other 4 mana for a card that is not going to do anything at all, but is going to get discarded either way. Actually, the card I draw from Monarch is going to get discarded, so unless I take 3. Keeper of the Accord, which is
Take
a new
2.
one that I really like.
Very good.
Yeah, take 2. Which is the one that's a 3/4. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you may search your library for a plains card, a basic plane card, put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library.
Yeah, it's a real good one.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Not really great on my board right now because I am ahead, but I am going to draw my card for
Monarchy.
Monarchy and then pass.
I'm running that Keeper of the Accord in this deck too.
Yeah.
Should I untap Joey?
Yeah, you're all set.
Oh, good. Right.
Jules Rip.
Oh, these are just not very interesting. Oh, everyone should discard a card or lose 3 life. That's the thing
I'm going to discard this plains.
I'll lose 3.
How many blockers do you have, Jeremy?
Currently, I have a 3/5 that can't get pumped because Kangi's dead. So I have a 3/5 flyer, a 3/4, a 1/3, and a 1/4.
And only one of those flies, right?
Only one of them flies, yes.
Interesting.
You see, Olivia's going to say I'm the problem, which I am, and then she is going to somehow manipulate you into attacking me, and then she is going to murder us both.
Jeremy, if you're the
Just
problem, then
point it
you're
out.
the problem. I don't need to manipulate. You're the problem.
This battle of the kaiju. I'm just like on the shoreline watching 2 monsters battle it out. I'm just over here with my common kith-kin, loving life.
Are you calling us monsters? Because you're right.
Unnecessarily aggressive.
You're not wrong.
Exactly. There's no lies detected.
I am dead in the air to Jeremy very soon.
So let's beat up Jeremy.
Okay, I'm going to tap down your flyer with this enchantment, and I become the monarch, and the creature remains tapped. Does not untap. I'm just going to read the whole card instead of paraphrasing it badly. Enchant creature, when fought from favor, enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature, and you become the monarch. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its control's untap step unless that player is the monarch. So I'm tapping that flying block that you've got there, the angel of the doobdy, shooty up. Okay, I am now the monarch.
Anointer of Valor. That is a lot of text in our chroma.
Yeah.
It is very much a keyword soup. Uh-oh.
Vince,
We lost
no!
Vince. No.
Hashtag spell tabled again.
Come back.
Vince.
All right. I don't know if he's even in our voice chat right now.
Oh no, did his internet bork?
Yeah, it might have borked.
I think Vince played Teferi's Protection. I see him in our group chat.
He's still in the chat.
One moment, I'll be right back.
There he goes. Okay.
There he is.
All right. I think he's probably... We're just going to have Vince probably hop out and restart real quick. So, yeah.
So vamp, Jeremy.
Vamp.
Dance
Okay,
Monkey.
let's talk about some other cards that we really like in this set a lot.
Look, we have a Watsian play right here. We can do
Yeah.
this. We got it.
Yeah.
So
Answer all your questions. Maybe.
what is your favorite card in the set so far, Jules? We all talked about like kind of what our favorites have been at the moment.
Yeah. So this is a really hard pick because I led set design on this, so they all feel like my babies. But my favorite card in the set, I think, might be Sakashima.
I know Sakashima is very good.
Yeah. I love myself a mirror gallery. I want to do absurd, weird things, getting too many copies of things you're not supposed to.
Yeah, for
Really
sure.
excited to finally get to build around it.
Director, can you bring up that Sakashima? No,
The
it
new
is.
Sakashima, the legendary.
It is Sakashima of 1,000 Faces.
1,000 Faces. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it makes me want to rebuild my Atrata deck.
Yeah, so Sakashima of 1,000 Faces is a 3/1.
Be good.
You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of another creature you control, except it has Sakashima of the 1,000 Faces' other abilities. And the other abilities are the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control, and partner. So yeah, Mirror Gallery, older artifact that had the same oh, there's Vince, but then Olivia that got knocked out.
What? No! Spell table, you
Oh,
monster.
that's so good.
I'm coming.
Tales of my demise were grossly exaggerated.
All right, there we go. Everybody's back, but yes. Just asking Jules about his favorite card, and he said
I disappeared as soon as you came back in,
Sakashima
Vince.
of 1,000 Faces.
And I'll say, if you haven't tried a Sakashima plus Tavi partner pair,
It's disgusting.
All right. Still on
Right. Absolutely everything is going to go slamming into the Jeremys.
Okay. How many
I've got
creatures is that then?
This is a 2/1. This is a 3/5. This is a 1/4. And this is a 1/3 Death Touch.
All right. So I can block the 2/1 with a 1/3 pretty easily here.
Yep.
You said a 3/4.
Yep. A
Alright.
3/4 with no ability. Well, it has ability to make zombies, but not combat relevant.
Yeah, those will
3/5,
bounce.
right?
3/5. Yeah. If it's a
Sorry,
power-
3/5. It's a 3/5.
yeah, if it's a power 3, it's fine because I have a 3/4 that I can block with. And then what's the other ones again? A 2,
A 1/4 and a 1/3.
1/4, and a 1/3 death touch.
Yes. The 1/3
Okay,
Death Touch.
so I'll block the 1/4, and I will end up taking 1 point of damage from the death toucher and losing the crown,
You'd already lost the crown, hadn't you?
which I lost.
Yeah.
To that because you became from the enchantment. That's
Yeah.
right.
So if you had a crown, I would have stolen it twice. Just saying.
Stolen it twice, just because.
I guess. Well, Olivia, I did 1 damage, so it's all up to you now, my friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a Path. Oh, hang on. This 2/1 is dead. I'll play a Path of Ancestry tapped, and then I'll just tap out for the squad captain, which gets possible to counter for each creature I control, which is 3. So it gets 3 counters.
And take 2.
How many
from the
how many
spell cast.
lands do you have?
How many lands do I have?
Yeah.
I have 7 now.
Okay. I do not get to grab a land, and I definitely don't get a soldier.
Right, Olivia, you are. Oh, end of turn, I draw a card for the Monarch.
Yes.
Should have kept my mana up. Never mind. Carry on. Just tap it out for this irrelevant non-flyer again for like no reason.
There's a monarch option in spell table, by the way. It shows the little crown next to the name.
Mhm.
Set as monarch. There we go. I don't know if it'll show up on our stream though. Should. Okay, sweet. All right, so there's a little monarch next to Vince's name.
Even kept
Right,
space for you, but whoever did the graphic design deserves a raise.
Thank you, Kyla.
Oh.
The Doomed Traveler.
I will remove my makeshift monarchy token.
Yeah. Jeremy, what is do you have any enchantments or artifacts on your board?
I have this enchantment on my board. that is not mine, and I have this.
Yeah.
I have these 2 artifacts. They're both creature artifacts.
Okay.
Pilgrim's
And what's
Eye
the...
and Lumen Grid Gargoyle, which is a 4/4 flyer, and Pilgrim's Eye, which is a 1/1 flyer.
Okay.
And then Marble Diamond, I guess. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. Vince, I'm going to try to help us.
Beat him up, Olivia. Just have him.
I am going to. I'm going to return to dust both your flying artifacts.
You are a monster.
I am. That's very accurate. Oh.
Return to Dust is for one purpose only, and that is to exile your Smothering Tide. All right?
Incorrect,
That
sir.
is what it says.
Nope.
It's also very good at hitting 2 different soul rings and upsetting like 2/3 of the 2/4 of the table.
Yeah.
Like becoming the arch enemy. 4 white mana
Yeah,
instant
super
speed
sweet.
cast in main phase become arch enemy.
Yeah, I guess I'll swing in at Jeremy in the air.
So you lost 2, Olivia, for the dust, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you get a soldier, which is good.
Oh, that's right. I got 2 more, and then I will
Lose
go
5.
back to 5. Yeah,
How many creatures
it,
do you
coward.
currently have?
4. No, 5.
Is it just
1,
one
2,
soldier?
3,
Okay, I
4, 5.
thought
Yeah,
you
it's
had
just
more
one
soldiers
soldier.
than that. Okay.
I will on your upkeep, but not right
And
now.
then lands, you have 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. You're all done, right?
The white enchantment playing around the white creature, not giving you the count until its upkeep.
I'm done. And now I'll get it.
All right. Draw for the turn. Pretty okay, I hear. 3. So I'm going to pay into Opal Palace. And then I'm going to be... It's 1 less because of Warden of Eos Isle. So 2 more for tax. I'll pay Kangi. I'm going to lose 2, but it comes in with a +1/+1 counter on it.
Or 2, right?
Or 2, yeah, because it's for each time you've cast it. So it comes in with 2 +1/+1 counters because of Opal Palace. And
You cast
then...
it. Oh, you cast it twice. I'm with you. The
Yeah.
Kangi, I rated that in my tier list as like I think limited fodder, and here we are. It's smashing me in limited. So checks
So
out.
get good. Get good. Yeah.
And then
So Vince, you play Vintage and
I will-
Legacy, yes?
Yes.
pass the turn.
So what do you think of Jeweled Lotus?
Well, it's unplayable in those formats for sure.
Well, do I want to pass the turn?
Oh, okay,
Or do I
never mind.
want-
I don't know. I don't play these.
No, is it like it only taps the mana of your commander identities? So if
Oh,
you're playing...
right. Yeah, so it's completely useless. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ping
JK lols.
I'm gonna ping Vince in the air for 1
Oh.
so that I can get that crown back.
Oh.
Right. What a completely dumb question. I completely forgot it was Commander.
It's all right.
Identity.
I actually am going to play it in a legacy.
I just
video.
remember cast your commander, and I was like, wait, that's still a stupid question.
I will link you up to the video when I end up playing it in a deck that
Yeah.
myself and my patrons been talking about.
That's amazing.
This is a
Alright,
bit of a
and-
meme.
And then I will pass the turn. So you take your 1.
I have taken my 1. I'm on 11. I survived to cast more ground creatures another day.
And then it's your turn.
Yes, look at all these lands I'm untapping with. Okay. I drew some magic cards.
'Cause I definitely did want to take a bunch of damage from your thing. So we either both have to take 3 or discard, right?
Yes, so you'll have to... Yeah, sorry, I keep missing this trigger because I'm an idiot. Each opponent needs to discard a card or lose 3 life. And if I was a monarch, it would have been discard 2 or lose 6.
Yep. So that's why I wanted to take the monarchy back.
There it is. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, I'm gonna use Aralmi the Dead Tide. I'm gonna exile I have to exile a number of cards equal to the number of opponents I have, which is 2 currently. So I'm gonna exile the Expanse and the Island. Actually, no, I don't need to do this. This card already has Encore. Okay, I'm getting too fancy. Ignore me. Chat, ignore me. I didn't do that. Ignore me. This already has... I've been waiting to do it all game, and anyway, I'm gonna...
Just sitting there ready for you.
I'm going to encore this, which is not casting. This is an ability, I believe. For each opponent, create a token. Yes, this is not a casting, just an ability. So I'm going to make 2 copies of Kinsbale Courier. They gain haste. They it has to attack each. So Olivia, I am coming in at you with 1 of these because I have to. It's part of the mechanic.
No, that's fine. No worries.
The ETB, they're going to put counters on things. Do I want to put counters on today?
So I remember why I asked you, because I keep thinking Luris was a problem in that, and it's good in a Luris commander deck. So my brain is it's
Yeah.
fuzzy. I know.
That's fair. That's fair. I forgot how Solar Feast of Famine worked for 3 turns in a row in Cube yesterday. Sometimes when you're tired, Magic is hard.
Yeah.
Put a counter on Thorn of the Black Rose. Put a counter on. What's your biggest blocker, Jeremy?
Kingi is currently a 5/5 that when it blocks, it will become a 5/7.
Jeez.
And then if I block with it, I can also block with this Slith Ascendant, which becomes a 6/6.
Olivia, how big
Or
is your angel thing?
5/5.
I can't even get you to
Bro.
attack my Nevernoel and then like block and pay mana to blow up the world because I can't get it killed by you on purpose because your creature isn't big enough.
Oh.
This is uncomfortable.
What's Nev's deal?
He's a 3/6. Somebody dies, I can pay 1 mana to destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. So if you can buff one of your creatures by 1, we can reset the board and attempt to not die to Jeremy. I'm put a counter on Thorn and a counter.
Let me draw and see what happens.
Yeah, of course. A counter on. I'm gonna put 2 counters on Thorn. It's 2 separate instances. Go to combat. I'm gonna attack Jeremy with a 2/1. Olivia, I'm gonna attack you with this 2/1. I have to. This is not me making enemies. Attack Jeremy with a 3/5 Death Toucher. And Kangi becomes a X7, right? Like it has 7 toughness.
It's 5/7.
Oh, it's gross.
Wowza. I guess just that.
I'm
And
gonna-
Death Toucher and a 2/1 at Jeremy and this 2/1 at Olivia.
I'm gonna block with Doom Traveler and get a Spirit.
Cool. So the cancel thing is gone for good.
I will block the Death Toucher with Sailor of Means, and that dies. And then I will block. What was the other one?
It's a 2/1.
Okay, I'll just block with Omen Keeper. Yeah.
Cool. So that dies. Then I'm going to cast my commander, Nevernoel, and 3 creatures have died this turn, right? So I get to make 3 zombos. 6 mana, right? Yeah, I need to be a blue as well. Ooh, I should probably use this Path of Ancestry. I'm not the Monarch though, so I'm going to scry 1 off my path and make 3 zombies. Trigger. And
Someone brought up in chat if you put the counters on my things, it would have been able to take out Jeremy.
whoa! What? Where is it? Can it do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even you control. I'm so used to standard design where everything is like you control.
Yeah, no, they said everything's got weird little political opportunities.
That's really good. That's really cool. Yeah, I could have actually made your thing a 6/6 and we could have wrapped the board if we thought that was our only out. Never mind. Pass the turn. Olivia, if you can hit me with a 6/6, I can block and block the board. If that is our option.
Okay. Let's see if I can make it one.
I could have made it 1. I just didn't know. Thank you, integer devourer in the chat.
Number muncher. I get it. All I have is it won't help. It'll make him get rid of something, but we all have to sacrifice if I play it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Because I sack Nevernoel, we can block the board and the game can go on for another hour.
Then we never didn't have it. Vince, we never didn't have it. Fleshback Marauder.
You probably want to hit him first, but never mind. Okay.
Wait, how many lands did you have, Vince? I'm sorry. Did you play an extra
1,
one?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Still 7. Okay, I thought maybe you played another one.
No, I opted not to. Got you, Jeremy.
Got me so hard.
Lols.
How many creatures did you have? Because I have 7 creatures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so I would have made a token. I would have made a 1/1 white soldier creature token.
I'm gonna take back that flashback because it was illegal because that was a stupid play. So I'm gonna call it an illegal.
It's not my stream. I don't make the rules. I'm cool.
I know. I don't either. I
Oh,
heard
that's
will
a-
allow it. Okay, great.
Top Hat Peasy in chat is also pointing out a big flaw in our original plan. Is that he doesn't fly and your thing does. So that whole pump in your thing would never have worked. So Fleshbag is ideal. Fleshbag
Yes.
is ideal.
Okay. Well, we'll make that happen. So Lisa at Jerem. Why am I swinging into flying stuff that's huge?
Well, it's going to die anyway.
Yeah. So let's fly into stuff that's huge.
Okay, I will block with Kangi.
Great. I'll still gain 5 life at least. I will then promptly lose 2 to cast this Fleshbag Marauder.
But
You won't. I guess
That
he's
is-
dead.
yeah, that's that's
brand new. That's brand new. We've never seen it before. It wasn't anything I tried to do ahead of time.
So Fleshbag ECBs.
Yes. Each player sacks a creature.
I'm going to attack my Nevinule, and under the new Commander rules, it goes to graveyard, then to command zone, correct?
Mhm.
sorry.
Oh,
Malcolm.
Jeremy's dog likes the new
crimes.
Commander rules. Yes!
Dog
I'm going to
crime.
pay 1 for my Nevinule rules thing. So when it dies, I may pay 1. When I do, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
No, first response. That's fine. Hey, look, we never didn't have it, Vince. We got this.
We're just prolonging. Well, I say prolonging, to be fair. I don't know if Jeremy's got enough mana to even cast the Commander again. I don't actually know. Oh, it's so many zombies as well. Who's the king at the moment?
I believe Jeremy is.
If Jeremy's the king, then
Jolly Jamer in chat, it's Lisa.
Apologies. UPS truck. So
Dog
That's fine.
crime.
dog crimes all day. So Nev is getting sacked. All creatures are destroyed, right?
Creatures,
all artifacts, creatures, and
enchantments, and
enchantments.
Artifacts, creatures, and
So we lose our marble diamonds and charcoal diamonds as well.
Just like his disc.
It's thematic.
and then-
I cannot wait. So I'm making Felice for a cosplay, but I'm gonna gender bend Nev too. I just want that.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
make
discount.
Nev.
I'm going to. It's so good.
Necklace game on point.
Oh my god! I want to LED it the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be.
The thing I really like about
That's
Nev
awesome.
as a card in this set is that he has lots of text on him, which is a thing that people will often berate and complain about in current Magic design.
Is what text?
Like obnoxious. It's not like questioning briefs. We just keep reading and you're rolling your eyes with each line. Like Nevinule
Oh.
is actually flavorful, thematic.
Right.
Like each
Well,
of the
we
things.
can't
is
have we can't
cool.
have that in our card game.
Well, we can. We're having it right now.
I'm teasing. God, Vince.
Eh. Are you doing anything else, Olivia?
No.
I didn't know if you had
I am handless. So
How many cards
Alright.
do you have, Jeremy?
I have 2 cards now.
I have
Oof.
this many.
I am going to
Good.
cast.
Don't
What's
you
up?
dare cast another flyer.
You can go ahead. I was filling time.
Okay. I'm going to cast Seraph of Dawn, which is a flying lifelinker. And I'm going to cast Filigree Familiar, which is going to gain me 2 life.
How dare you? Oh
And
yeah,
then
shoot, I didn't. Wait,
I am
did
going to draw a card because I am a monarch and pass the turn.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
I from casting Fleshbag Marauder, but I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think we have,
Cast.
I think Lisa should have already been dead from combat.
Yeah, at
Oh,
least
right.
dead on combat.
JK lulz.
Okay. Why isn't this a fox wizard? Wizards of the Coast. Make your filigrees better. I'm going to cast the filigree as well.
She's so good if it was a wizard.
Yeah,
Just
well,
pass the
it was
turn.
hard to line up for Path of Ancestry. We had to decide back in Kaladesh what it was going to be.
You guys work years in advance, but you never connect the dots. I don't believe it. I
Not
reckon you just
enough years.
literally... I reckon you design things like a month before the set comes out. It just rushes to printing. That's what I
What
believe.
is wrong? Yeah, what is wrong with you guys? Come on now. I will pay 4 and tap in the worst possible way because I don't know how to hold on to cards for Keeper of the Accord, and we press on.
Wow, everyone got one of those. Everyone except me. Jules, did you get a Keeper of the Accord?
I didn't.
Okay.
Half the table did not get Keeper.
I feel not left out now. That's good.
But yeah, we can. You can have a partner in your non-keeper of the accordness, but good luck 1v2ing. I failed already.
Let's see. That seems fun.
Vince, someone in chat waited 30 minutes.
Yeah,
to say hello to
sorry,
you.
I was gonna wait for Jeremy's turn to be over to not interrupted, but we've interrupted now. So hello, Kurakashi, and I appreciate you waiting 30 minutes to say hello. I appreciate that a lot.
I can't do that.
I'll be the one to interrupt if you want. You can just message me and be like, "Hey, Olivia." I'll be the problem.
I'm gonna go 2 in the air at Olivia,
Yeah, that tracks.
and it's lifelinker, so I'll go to 15, and
No.
then I will pay 3 and play Vow of Duty on your creature, Olivia.
What's that?
So it gets
Mm,
+2,
okay.
+2, has vigilance, and can't attack me or a planeswalker I control.
Right.
Does Olivia get a soldier now? Because you have more creatures.
She
than her?
does. She
I
has
do.
a soldier.
How many lands? Not
I
enough.
only have 7. Yeah.
Got it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I will pass the turn.
And tap and draw. Oh, interesting. I'm going to Vow of Duty your Filigree Familiar.
Mine.
Yep. And then I'm going to, because it can't attack or...
No, it's just
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna reread the card. I'm gonna reread the card. I didn't realize. I thought it would stop you blocking, but it obviously does not.
yeah. It can't
I was
attack
gonna
you or a
say, if
planeswalker.
you both put it on mine, I just have this huge creature that can't do anything.
Oh, that's not as good as I wanted it to be. In which case, instead of casting that, I'm just gonna attack Jeremy.
All right. Let's both draw a card, shall we?
Cool.
No
Yeah.
value.
The foxes are dead. Good riddance. Cool. I'll play a land for turn. I'm now on 9 lands. For those who are keeping count of land counts.
Ooh, that's more than me.
I'm going to cast Noell using Path of Ancestry.
Hope I have enough basic planes.
So I'm going to scry 1 and make 2 zombos.
Okay.
This
Do you mind
game
if I
was-
just go grab that land right now? Save
It
us
is
some
at the
time.
end of his turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
So
fine.
end of my turn, and Olivia will get a land and a 1/1 because I have 3 creatures now. Oh, I just dropped a card on the floor. Don't look at it. It's Vow of Duty. Everyone's kind of aware. Oh, you got a pick at the back of my head there as well. My office is so tiny. It's just 2 tripods holding up like a mic and a camera. The length I go to for this professional content creating gig, eh?
Yep.
As much as YouTube
You
pays
make
you.
so many sacrifices, Vince.
Including Neviniro earlier.
Indeed.
Ew.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, so back on the previous thing there. Right, something
Vince,
we
are you
talked
done?
about.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was my end step for your trigger.
Thanks.
What were you saying, Jules?
Oh yeah, so something we talk about a lot in design on the like Neviniro versus Questing Beast thing is right. Just the amount of text is not really the measure of how hard the card is to get. We want to know like how hard it is to understand the thing as a package. So the more the abilities can mirror each other or tie into each other, the easier it is to mentally store what a card's doing.
You're setting me up for a very easy joke here. I'm going to say it and expect no response. But then my next question is: so why does Questing Beast just have a random assortment of words on it?
Partially, so it's two factors.
We were drunk. We were very drunk.
No, so one of them is like
I played Cold
to some degree the random assortment is kind of top down to the thing. The Questing Beast in like mythology is this creature with a bunch of random parts of different animals.
Oh,
But
that's fair.
it
That is fair.
Then
Okay.
got even textier than it was planned to be.
Jeremy, I'll
because there
pass
were
you.
some metagame pressures needed for standard that added a line or two to the card. So
Okay.
definitely not where we normally want to land, but sometimes late in the process there isn't time to rework.
Yeah,
enough
that's
other
fair.
stuff
And
to
like,
land
and like you said, like the amount of text doesn't like make a card good or bad, or make it good or bad
Yeah.
for the game, right? Like I think the amount of text on this card is fantastic. It might be someone might see it and be like new players might find it borderline overwhelming, but I think
Right.
this is a net positive for the game, right? I don't even think that Questing Beast is a funny one because I don't even think it's that bad for the game, right? It's a reason, it's a push card, but it's not like ruining anyone's day, right? Well, unless you play a lot of 2/2s, I guess. If your favorite thing is bad tribal, then I guess Questing Beast might be your arch nemesis.
I'm gonna go 2 in the air at Vince.
Oh,
It has
Jeremy.
a vigilance creature
Yeah, I do.
and is slowly becoming the problem.
I also
I'm
don't.
not.
have
I
a
can only
monarchy
be the
still.
problem for like 8 more minutes, and then I have to stop being the
Oh,
problem.
quick! Let's drag this game out.
Oof.
Hey, I just didn't want you to win.
Ooh, Livio, Oathsworn
Boom,
Sentinel,
roasted.
and Daring Saboteur are what I'm going to play. So Daring Saboteur is the 2/1, can pay 3. It can't be blocked this turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Livio is the 2/2 Human Knight. Pay 1 and a white. Choose another target creature. Its controller may exile it with an Aegis counter on it. 2 and a white. Tap it. Return all exiled creatures with Aegis counters on them to the battlefield under their owner's controls. So I'm going to
That's
draw.
Go on, sorry.
It's a lot.
I'm
of
going to
time.
draw a card at the end of my turn for still having the Monarch and pass the turn.
Speaking of wordy cards, that's probably one of my favorite legends in the set. That thing that's like a borderline like Parallax Wave on a
Yeah.
Night Body. I think that card's
Yeah,
really
right?
cool.
It's very sweet.
Like Parallax Wave is one of my favorite cards of all time. So the more versions of that we get on bodies, the better, in my opinion. Swamp. Oh, who is the threat? Who is
It's me, 'cause
the
I have to leave.
threat? I'm gonna vow of duty my Nevinjol.
Oh,
So he's just +2/+2, has vigilance and can't attack me or my planeswalkers. That's
seems okay.
interesting.
Pretty okay. Pretty okay.
Yeah.
Why is this an elf warrior, not a zombie wizard? I'm going to cast this elf warrior.
Why is this an elf warrior, not a zombie wizard?
That is a question I often ask myself in life. This is a 4/2 elf warrior for 4. When it dies, create a 1/1 green elf warrior. It's a creature token and has on call for 5. I'm then going to go to combat. What are the stats on your untapped bodies, Jeremy?
I have a 2/1 and a 2/2.
I'm going to attack you with my 4/8 vigilant creature and 2/2 zombies.
All right, I will take 8 and be at 9.
Cool. And I pass the
have
film.
4 points of commander damage on me.
My deck is secretly Nevinjol Voltron.
Yeah.
That's perfectly.
And then you get the crown, so you draw a card.
And even 1 more point of damage, right?
I'll play
It's
Ancestral
+2,
Blade.
+2.
Hmm?
1 more point of damage, right? Never
One
near
more
less
point of
5 power.
Oh yeah, you should take 9 total because it's 5 and 2 2/2s.
Okay, and you draw a card because
Oh, Monarch.
you had the crown.
Ooh.
So, soldier gets attached to Ancestral Blade. I will attach it and put it on Kolfanor because why not? I'm just going to do silly things.
Be afraid.
So one of these is tapped. I will swing Keeper of the Accord at Vince and everything else at Jeremy.
The keeper is obviously not tapped, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
How big is it?
5/5 or 5/6, excuse me.
5/6.
And how much am I taking?
1/2 because one of the soldiers is summoning sick. 6. No. Yes.
All right, I'll block a
Yeah.
1/1
Okay.
and go to 3.
I will double block the keeper with
Yep.
a 5/8 and a 4/2.
Great.
Which would you like to kill my 4/2?
Sure. Does that help
Cool.
you?
I guess I get
I don't
an
know.
elf, another elf warrior.
Okay.
This is an
well,
elf.
then
This one's
kill
an
me.
elf warrior over here. These are zombies. This is an elf warrior. I'm so sorry. I am literally that guy at F&M with all the wrong tokens.
Oh, good.
And Kolfner is vigilant, you right?
I hate to acknowledge the secondary market at this point in the conversation. Sorry, Jules, but I once bought into Ancestral
I'm
Slide
done.
when cycling got announced. And I bought like 80 copies of it, and then it never got reprinted, so it's never worth anything. So I just used it as clue token to F&M for like 2 years. My tireless tracker was just making ancestral slides, and everyone in my local F&M just thought it was funny and let me do it. Yeah, those are the days.
Olivia, the Colfiner's untapped, by the way.
Oh, right. Duh. Vigilance. Thank you.
And I will swing 2 in the air at Olivia, gain
Okay.
2, go back up to 5. And I will play... Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play Iona's Judgment. Exile target creature or enchantment. I'm going to exile the... Is... Kolfner... No. Is Nevinyrral when it dies specifically, or is it
when
it
it
leaves up?
dies specifically, yeah.
Okay, so if I exile it, then it is not going to blow up everything.
That is correct.
I will exile it then.
That seems fair.
And I get... No, I don't get... Yeah, I get the crown
The Doom
because
Traveler.
it was
Yeah.
Olivia. No, because she did
No,
not
I
have
did
a...
not have the crown.
It was me all along. I was the king.
No, Olivia, you did not get the crown. That's right. So it was Vince.
Yeah,
so I
no,
get it.
I got it.
Correct. I've messed up everything. So I'm gonna draw my card
Sure.
and pass the turn.
I'm going to draw for turn.
Tree doesn't have reach. It does. I'm pretty sure it's Vigilance Reach, right?
It absolutely does. Yeah, Vigi Reach.
It doesn't have Death Touch, which is a thing I've seen people complaining about. But so maybe that's what the chat's getting confused with.
Maybe.
What to do?
Also, everybody, I'm on a time constraint. I have 2 minutes left, which is why I'm just letting damage come through. That's why I'm not blocking. I'm just gonna...
Combat. Jeremy,
we're
here's
full YOLO.
two 2/2s, and your guys are X1s?
X1, X2.
The 1/1 will stay back. Well, no, actually, no, they're coming. 2 2/2s and a 1/1.
I'll block the 2/2s. Take
Cool.
one.
They both die. And then I'm just going to slam Nevinyrral again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I cannot! Didn't think that didn't count.
You get the crown.
Oh, I do get the crown. That's nice. I am the crown man. Play Doom Traveler.
10.
Play Kite Self Skirmisher. Yep. And pass turn, draw a card. There's that 10th land. Alright. Math is hard.
Okay. I'm gonna swing everything at Vince.
Wow.
So
how many
4,
tokens?
5, 6, 7.
So two
Just 2
1/1
tokens.
tokens.
Yeah.
I'm going to block
Yeah, 7
your
total.
tree with the Doom Traveler.
Okay.
And I'm going to block... I'll just let the 2... The Doom Traveler is summon 6, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So I'm hitting you for 6.
I'll just take
Apologies.
2. I'll block the tree and take 2.
Okay.
The tree... What is that on the tree? I don't even know.
Ancestral Blade. It gets 1/1.
+1/+1.
Oh, okay, cool. You are now the king and or queen or whatever you would prefer.
Great. I will draw a card. And on my end step, I'm going to scoop.
Okay. So no one is
gotta
the monarch because Olivia has to go. So it's just between Vince and I, which is probably bad.
Wow, I thought we were friends, Jeremy. Now you don't even want to hang out with me. Everyone else leaves the party. You're like, oh, where to go?
Bad
Gotta
for
go.
Jules is
me.
saying, everybody, thank you so much for having me. Star City, thank you for having me. Yeah, sorry I had to run because I don't know what calendars do or how they work. So,
Look, the
apologies.
human race survived without calendars for thousands of years, all right, Olivia?
It's
Don't worry
true.
about it.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. All right, have a great one.
Great playing with you.
All right, I'm going to play Staunch Throne Guard, which is going to come in 2/5 Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get the crown again. I am also going to play Mask of Memory, and then equip it to this Seraph of Dawn, and then attack you for 2 in the air.
For 2 in the air.
It's a 2/4 flying lifelink.
2/4 flying lifelink. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I will draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. I will discard this Sphinx of the Second Sun, which is expensive.
I really love Mask of Memory as a
And-
limited like cube card.
Yeah, and then I will pass the turn.
I like it in normal Commander, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's really good in Commander. I don't play it nearly as often as I should.
I'm going to on-call this Exquisite Huntmaster to make a 4/2.
Oof, okay.
And then it gains flying. Because I'm a pirate.
I did not see that. Yep.
And then I hit you for 7.
All right, I am dead.
We won through politicking you out, Jeremy. I feel.
Of course.
Welcome to Commander, I guess.
We can try and go for another game and just kind of scoop when it gets to like 5
Yeah,
till.
I'm up for that.
Yeah. So we'll go for just another like kind of quickish game. We'll obviously just scoop when we get closer to the next pod's time, but we'll chat a little bit more about the set as well. So since we got Jules here, I think my question is, what's up with Sphinx of the Second Sun? This card is super sweet and very interesting. Where did the idea for that come around?
So, one of the big things that we really got an opportunity to do with Commander Legends that normal sets have a harder time doing is explore the top end of the mana curve really hard in 60 card 2-player to cast a lot of very mana intensive spells, and somewhat easier in Commander. If you want to go hard on ramping, you can probably survive until you can cast the big stuff. So early on we had some brainstorming about what are effects that are awesome but too big for us to print frequently in normal Magic sets. We don't have to build them out one at a time.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so everybody put yourself back up at 40.
Indeed, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, Jules, were you a lead designer on the set, I believe? Is that correct?
On the set design portion.
So, like, were you in from like concept onwards, or did you come in later on? Like, did someone else birth this, and then you were like given the task to realize it?
Right. So this was Kevin Verhey's idea originally. I was in the very first playtest proof of concept he had before this was even going to be a product. Like, is Commander Draft fun? And I immediately was like, whenever we make this, and we have to because it's awesome, I want to work on it. So he led the vision design portion of the process, trying to figure out big picture, what does Commander Draft mean, get some ideas about what mechanics we might use, and then I led the set design that did most of the actual card creation and ironing out a lot of what the limited themes would be and that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Cool.
All right, let's
I guess it's a unique design decision, a design process as well, like compared to anyone else who works at Wizards, right? Because you had to work on not only a Commander set, but a set that you had to consider how it's going to play in Limited as well. That's never been done before, right?
Yeah, this was definitely a unique challenge, and we thought it would be hard, and it was even harder than we anticipated. Trying to make it so that all these random rare commanders you can draft have something cool you can draft around them, all interlocking was a really hard problem.
All right.
Well, the whole work seems to have paid off that so far. People seem, on the whole, I think, except for the stupid complaints, the set seems to be pretty good.
Yeah. Let's roll back.
A 9 again.
Got a 10
for me.
8. Okay, so I'll be on the play again. All right. I will draw. I will play this Terramorphic, and I will go get a island and pass.
I'm going to play a Terramorphic expansion. I'm going to pass the turn as I consider my hand and what I want to crack this for. Go ahead, Jules.
Mm-hmm. We'll play a forest and pass.
How did you decide what mana to put into the set? Because obviously there's a lot of staples like Terramorphic and Command Tower and Opal Palace and Path of Ancestry, which are all very, very cool. And then the new Battle Bond lands as well.
So we knew we wanted to do the Battle Bond lands right away. We've been working on this set for a while, and they were in this file before we even started Battle Bond spoiler season.
Wow. Command Tower pass.
Untap and draw.
Yeah, we're sure those were going to be a big hit and wanted to get the rest out. Didn't anticipate it being this long a wait.
Yeah, that's understandable.
A Millery Sphere, go ahead.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, but as for the lower rarity fixing, originally all of the draftable legends in the set were going to end you up in 1 or 2 colors. We just had single color partners and 2 color gold commanders, but during set design we added 3 color legends and eventually the high rarity etched foil reprints that have a couple 5 color commanders. And
I'm gonna pass the turn, Vince, actually.
Untap and draw. It's interesting you say that you knew about the Battlebond lands ahead of Battlebond coming out. Like, so did you know when you were thinking about partner for this set that Partners With was already happening, or was that like a bit later?
Yeah, we knew Partner With was already happening, but it didn't fulfill the need for this set that really wants partner for during the draft portion so that you can switch colors.
I'll play a 2/2 for 3. It's got a sack outlet on it at sorcery speed to put a counter on it by sacking a creature or a artifact.
An
I believe.
artifact? Sure.
It is, yeah, it's either. Pass turn. Sorry, I literally got very distracted by my own card play there, Jules. Did you say you did know that there was going to be a Battle Bond before this?
Yeah, we did.
Right.
I'll cast Commander Sphere and pass.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So yeah, there are a lot of things Partner With is really cool for. You get to really build all the things together, but we needed the pick your own pair aspect of Partner to help make this draft environment work.
All right, Seraph of Dawn, 2/4 flying lifelink, pass turn.
Untap. I'm going to play. I'm going to tap down that Seraph of Dawn and become the Monarch.
Tap this down, become the Monarch.
Yep, it doesn't untap until you are the Monarch.
Yep.
I've set myself as the king. I will draw. Do I want to attack here? What's the chances Jeremy has hasted? Eh? What are the chances? I'm in blue-white flyers. Yeah, I'll attack Jeremy for 2 and then draw a card at the end of turn.
All right, take 2.
Go ahead.
Cast Brava Steel Legion.
Ooh.
Tokens +1/+4 on my turn and can make more. And guildless commons. Go ahead.
Oh, that one's a neat. Yeah, that land is really neat. How did that one come about?
This was an idea. I'm trying to remember who's originally. Might have been Gavin's or Ken Nagel's, but back in Oath of the Gatewatch design to add this colorless Peru land, finish out the Ravnica cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Near Aqueduct.
Yeah, that would have been
Right.
good, yeah.
Yeah, so we thought about it there, but it was causing some issues trying to figure out how it would work in Standard. And when we started working on Commander Legends, we realized this was an even more perfect place for it, where being colorless is actually an advantage over the other ones.
Yeah. 2/5, I become the Monarch. Vigilance. Pass
Yes.
the turn, draw a card. I don't have a haster, but I do have just become the Monarch.
Yeah, there's a lot of that common even. That's why I really just like the big arc, the white mythic archon that makes you the Monarch, and then you don't take damage, and then someone just becomes the Monarch, and your mythic was now just a big. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Jeremy, I don't want you to be the king. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. What do I do?
It's okay. I understand.
I'm gonna. Is this the right thing to do? Yeah, it's the right.
Is it
thing.
past the turn?
No, it's. I'm gonna give your Monarch Vigilant thing to Jules.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jules now has that. Then I will attack you for 2, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I become the king. Your Seraph still doesn't untap. And then I'm going to play Perilous Mirror. And I'll draw a card in the turn. Got to keep drawing those cards, right? That's how you win. Go ahead, Jules.
Yeah.
Here's my stand-in 2/5.
I really want to use wrong turn for something a lot more dramatic than that, but I was like, I
Yeah.
must be the king.
Mr. What's with versus? It's gonna be tomorrow instead. So we're gonna have versus live tomorrow and Thursday instead of today.
Well,
Who's in the next pod? The next pod is going to be John Suarez, Adam Staborski, Melissa DeTora, and Jim LePage from the Spike Feeders.
group.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna.
Why are there 3 players
I
right
guess-
now? Olivia had to take off for an appointment, and we were just playing a second game for fun to fill the time and chat about the set with Jules, who was worked on the set and is from WotC. Swinging in.
Met Jeremy with the 2-5 and
You're gonna
Ben
swing
with
it.
the 1-4.
Okay.
It's a 1-4 coming at me.
Yeah.
Guess I'll block it.
All right. So I'm taking 2.
My mirror dies, and I'll shoot Jules for 2. Take that.
Ha.
That's not just dishing out all over the place, making no friends like
Just-
you do.
What you get?
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it for me.
All right.
Don't just ETB become the monarch again, Jeremy. I'll be livid.
That would be so good. That would be so good. Like if I were to fall from favor your creature
Oh,
so that I could ETB become the monarch. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Rough.
King me.
Okay.
All right. And then I will just be boring and play Sky Diamond and draw my card and pass the turn.
Now untap. Can I become the monarch back?
Jules is going to get it and then keep it. Just have a stranglehold on it for the rest of the game. It'll be great.
Who, me? Never.
I'm gonna cast Preordain.
Mm-hmm.
Put that there and that on the bottom.
Are there any
Oh.
hug cards in this set?
What was the question?
Are there any hug cards in the set? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a few. Even Queen Itinerant Meddler is and a hug commander.
Stephen Green messaged and said Malcolm was the MVP of this match so far, since he went off about the UPS delivery. He was not happy about that.
Oh, was your dog saying Malcolm? I think you were
Malcolm.
the pirate Malcolm. It's like no one's played it.
No, yeah, Malcolm is my dog.
Is your dog also a pirate siren?
Yeah, you could say that. He does commit crimes. I do have a command on my chat that is dog crimes
Huh.
and his face. So
I'm gonna play
Beautiful.
Promise of Tomorrow.
okay,
And
is that the one where
then-
whenever your creatures die, they get exiled?
Whenever my creature dies, exile it. It's not may, I have to. At the beginning of each end step, if I control no creatures, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all creatures exiled with it to the battlefield under my control.
You probably don't want to play that because you don't have any creatures, right?
I do. I have
You
this.
do.
Oh, because it's tapped down. Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. End step, I'll use Provis ability to make a soldier.
Hmm.
I'm just going to speed things up by cracking some Middle
also
Spear.
add an ambush
I'm not
shot.
pretending I have Mana Leak. Is Leak in the set?
Nope. We only included a few counter spells that wouldn't be too disappointing in a deck full of Cascade cards.
Right, I see. Get my two
I liked
basics.
it. 5 mana cascade counter target spell is pretty fun.
Good to hear. Yeah, so it's that, and then we've also got Supreme Will, because it'll give you another option if you've already cascaded. Alright, gonna send the soldier token at Jeremy, and the 2/5 at Vince. And the
Oof.
soldiers 2/5 currently also.
Oh,
because of
right.
Bravo.
Yep, 2. So I will take 2. You become the monarch.
Hey,
And that angel is never on tapping.
Maybe. I don't know.
then I'll go ahead and drop a Sifter Worm. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll scry all these to the bottom. Hit Numa, Jiraga Chieftain.
The one thing I am sad about not having in this set, and I won't go into too much about custom cards, Jules, I know you're not meant to listen to that sort of stuff, but it's a shame we didn't get any other permanents that have the text, this can be your commander on it. The same way we have Planeswalkers that have that, right? It's a real shame we didn't have, like, a random artifact or a random land, or... Because, you know, I think all those things are much cooler than Planeswalkers. But that's, again, I understand that's a very subjective opinion as well.
Were you done after that?
Fast the turn. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's interesting.
Yeah. Certainly fair, but you know we got to leave something for Commander Legends too.
That is true. I'm looking forward to the functional reprints of fetch lands that just say these could be your commander.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
I'm gonna play Keeper of the Accord, and then I will also play. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play Vow of Duty on your big trampling creature. So it's +2/+2 vigilance, can't attack me. And then I will pass the turn, and yeah, that's it.
I'm not sure how much I like this big trampling thing having to attack me.
I think it's great.
You
How
would.
could a 9/9 do?
I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna play a 3/1 flyer. I said more than 3/1 flyer. I should read the other bits. It's the 4-mana 3/1 that gives an attacking creature flying when it attacks with it.
Oh, great, yeah.
I'm then gonna cast Fleshbag Marauder.
Okay.
So trigger, and I'm gonna sack my Fleshbag under the Promise of Power. Promise for tomorrow. Sorry.
Yeah. Be a soldier.
Commander versus land
Go ahead.
episode.
I guess we already do have a creature commander land, right? With Rixmathes, whatever it's called.
You have 2 creatures, right?
I do have 2 creatures.
So since I have 1 creature, since you have killed my other creature, I'll make
I
a
should have
soldier.
sacked my entire board to get around that.
Right.
So
How
my
many
4th
lands?
favor is in my graveyard, but I'll keep this one here for now. Lands I have
Sounds
7.
good.
Okay, I have 7 as well.
Play a forest, and then time to get into combat, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've got to send this 9 your way.
9? Jeez, I'm just gonna shortcut to taking it.
And I guess I'm going to send the 2/5 vigilance at you as well.
At me? What?
Well, it's not getting through against Jeremy.
How big's the thing of the Accord then?
3/4.
Wow. They really pushing those white cards.
Then this board seems like it could use a little more threat, so I'll cast a second Sifter Worm.
How dare you?
Well.
And this one's just going to flip a forest, so no life for me.
Okay.
I'll pass and draw for Monarch.
How many lands did you have? 6?
I've got 6.
Okay. I'll make a second soldier since you definitely have more creatures than I do. Oof. Come on with this. Alright. I am going to pay 3. I'm going to thirst for knowledge. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. 1, 2, 3.
That's not killing those worms, Jeremy. Come on. I haven't got any removal. It's all
I'll
up to you.
discard this land card, and I will pay 5 to get rid of the other worm that does not have the vow on it.
Okay.
That is
I
exile.
approve. Kinda.
And I'll
Partially.
play a land for the turn and pass.
Tap.
Watch Steven cast his land. There's a good chance Steven will just cast a land. White is unfair and broken. In Commander, always.
So I'm gonna talk about some rules real quick. I assume if I play my commander now. Oh no, this is sorcery speed, so I can't do what I was about to discuss, so ignore me.
But yeah, the thing you're thinking about does work with Viscerous here.
Yes, I do have that in my deck, but unfortunately I've got this here. Guess I'll just keep playing creatures. Here's a Nadia's Nightblade, which is whenever a token I control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. And then I'll play a 2/2 with Vigilance that gets ++ and counts equals the number of creatures I control in its battlefield, which is currently 4. Is it for each other? It's each other, so it's 3. So it becomes a 5/5. And then I will attack Jules, who is the Monarch right now. Is that correct? And you have no flyers, is that correct?
Yeah, those are both true.
And you're going to attack me back, but I do want to draw a card. There we go. Ah, how about you? Take 3, and I become the Monarch and draw a card at a turn.
Indeed.
I have 3 soldier tokens.
There we go. Pass the turn. Jules, I understand that you've got to 9 me again. I get it, but can you keep the other things away, please? We've only just met. You can't treat me like this.
That's a very fair request.
Where are your manners?
Hello?
Hello? Boy of Plains.
Hi.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How's it going?
Pretty good. So I've never
Much
used spell
do I
table
care about
before. So I
everyone?
was
Nor have I, so here we are.
We gotta get our damage in, right?
How do I
Time for
zoom in my
Kamal.
camera?
Oof.
That is an excellent question.
No.
Yeah.
When does this
Like,
trigger?
it looks kind of bad.
At the beginning of combat on my
think-
turn. Everyone's gonna get +3/+3
There's
and
a
trample until
toggle.
end of turn.
No, that's a focused layout.
So
Ugh.
go to combat.
Let's see if
This
there's
might be a
record
full
somewhere
game
with
here.
some information.
12/12 Sifter Worm, and I'll attack Jeremy with 4/7 trample and this.
I can also
5/4 trample
move
death
this thing
punch.
down a bit. That might work. But then you see my laptop a little bit. So, like, ideally, you can only see just the playmat, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter as long as we can as clearly
Okay,
as
so let's
possible
take
see the
12.
cards. I think we'll be fine. Which I think you're doing just fine there. It looks pretty clear.
Well, yeah, but it does
Alright,
have that
so how much am I
excess
taking?
space that kinda
Total
sucks.
of 9.
Yeah.
Chat is saying we're getting a lot of
Let's see. I'm
voices,
gonna
by the way.
attack the director. Maybe they can give us.
Oh, okay. Looks like
Yeah, we've got a crossover.
your
with
setup
another
looks great.
game
You've
getting
clearly
set up, I
done
think.
this before.
Yeah, we film every week, so we've had to
Here,
try and figure it
listen
out as much as
to-
possible.
that's
Yeah, I
This
unmuted
should
the stream and you can hear the other room.
that's really weird because yeah, the room isn't. Okay, well, whatever. They're trying to figure it out. They are working on it. Okay. It's Jonathan Suarez and Melissa DeTore currently.
Invading our game. How dare they?
Yeah. How dare they? I
That's
assume
been
those
all-
two would be
turn
in a different group. So, you said you're all done after that.
Yeah.
How many creatures do you have?
So like, I forgot to attack with this 2/5 because I didn't remember what it was. That's fine. So I've got 5 creatures.
Small mercies. Small mercies.
Small mercies. So I'm gonna gain 1 more and be at 5 creatures as well. I'll draw for my turn. Play my land. Yeah. I am gonna play this Sphinx of the Second Sun.
So you
Actually,
get
it's
to
only 8.
untap and draw a card again.
At the beginning of my post-combat main phase, I get an additional beginning phase. Yeah, it's untap, upkeep, draw. So
No.
I will do that. I can't really effectively attack anyone, so I will go to my post-combat main phase. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Go to my mid-turn beginning phase.
Go to yeah, my mid-turn beginning phase is correct.
Very late turn. It's after the post-combat main phase.
I'll play Slith Attendant, and I will play.
Right. So the wording's kind of confusing on this, but it's a trigger to create a phase after the post-combat main phase. So the sorcery speed stuff won't work.
At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an
Oh.
additional beginning phase.
Wait, so you're saying it happens
Right.
after the main phase?
Right.
I mean, that does balance it a bit more, but that seems quite unintuitive.
So the
Oh, after this
keywords
phase. I
are
see.
after this phase.
After this
Oh,
phase.
It's a confusing wording for the trigger timing.
I
We tried
just-
for
yeah,
a while to insert
missed
it.
it.
But
At the very end is at
Looks
the
to
end
work.
of this phase. Yep. Okay.
Etra in chat is saying how much they love the card because they've been waiting for a mass untap outside of green for so long. And I'm just sat here thinking, aren't there literally commander decks based around untapping all your permanents in mono blue? Isn't that a thing? Is it my turn?
Yep. And I am
Once you've
done after
finished
that. Yeah.
flexing your mythics at us.
Yeah. Of course, I got to flex my mythics. That's what I do.
Who is the king right now?
Jules, who I said was going to get it and then keep a stranglehold on it, and he definitely is.
Because I hit them with a 3-1, right? But then they hit me back.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Okay. Combat. Do you have any flyers, Jules?
still no.
Attack either 3-1 and a 5-5 vigilant creature.
Take 8.
Cool. I become the monarch.
It's actually after your post-combat main phase. You get all that is what it really kind of comes down to. It's weird. It's the beginning of your post-combat main phase. You get an additional beginning phase after this phase. Is how it's worded. So yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice my kite cell skirmisher. I'm gonna sacrifice my squad captain. I'm gonna sacrifice my knife blade. No, I'm just gonna sacrifice my defiant salvager. And then I'm gonna play Nevin Jarl. Nevin Jarl. Nevin. There's words here. I'm gonna use my Opal Palace to put a counter on him as well.
Can I say anything about how we are starting the next season of Versus? Not the season, but we are going to be playing some for between now and the end of the year. Sure.
Make 3 2/2 zombies. Oh, they're tapped. That's not good. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoops. Okay, pass the turn. Oh, I'm dead then. I thought
Hey,
I'd have
come on,
some
there's a
power.
lot of life total to get
Have you read Kamal?
through.
I
yeah.
was toying with the idea, so if chat cares, of just wrathing the board and blowing up the world, but it would have got rid of my promise for tomorrow as well. My other option was to go play Nevin Jarl after sacking my whole board, sack Nevin Jarl and the salvage to it, go to end step, bring all my creatures back, and have a lot of tokens.
Mhm.
That's probably the better option, I think. But I couldn't wrath the board with Nevin Jarl because it would have blew up my enchantment.
Yeah.
Well, I'll cast a Chroma and then finally get to do the combo. I'll activate Kamal to animate this forest. So until end of turn, it becomes a 1/1 elemental creature with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. And then I'll begin combat and stack my triggers. So first, Kamal will give everyone +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. And then Akroma is going to check their keywords.
And if I'm correct, Chroma sees 2 lots of tramples, so buffs them twice. Is that correct?
No, she just checks if they have a keyword, not how many times they have
How
it.
many times?
That's a shame.
Yeah. But we've got the Sifter Worm with Trample and Vigilance from the Aura. This land's got Vigilance, Indestructible, Haste, and Trample.
Are we all dead? How much power and
A couple
damage
of
do we
these have Partner. Yeah, I'm doing my math. One sec.
I just feel like, yeah, we're.
I think we're
I
dead.
assume so because this Ambush Viper has 7 power.
I'm going to say we're dead.
Yeah, Kamal's at 10.
Also, to just go ahead and get us into the next game. But you go ahead and swing.
It's the Crater Hoof thing, isn't it? Where you cast
Yeah.
it and you're like, do you really want me to do the math, honestly?
Grrr.
Roar, and they probably all, like, some of them.
That is the
vigilance
sound
as well.
that
Yeah,
Kamal or
somebody-
Chroma makes in combination.
I think so.
The sound of Onslaught Block.
Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah,
That was really cool.
That was good games. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna call it there. Let's let the Jules have his double commander, huge costing commander combo there that just destroys everyone. That was a lot of fun. So thank you all for coming out. We are going to be going on break here. Coming back, 5-minute break. Coming back with Jonathan Suarez, Melissa DeTora, Adam Sporsky, and Jim LePage from the Spike Feeders. Thanks so much, everybody.